Alright, so welcome back to White House Farm. What we're doing today is we're replacing the AC compressor clutch. Make sure to check out the video on how to bench test your compressor clutch to see if it's working or not. And we have our three pieces here. And we're going to go ahead and start taking apart the front and getting it off so we can go ahead and throw this on. And hopefully this will solve our problem with our AC, because right now it's just blowing hot air. And when I did the bench test, or when I did the test on it with my with the positive and negative wires, ran them up to it, it wasn't popping out. And I have full fluid. There's no leaks or anything. I already checked for that, and I went through all the fuses and even the hidden AC fuse that's under the box up in front in the engine. So came down to this, and this was my issue. We gotta take this plastic off. And we got 3 bolts up here, and they're T20. Go. So let's go ahead and get a wrench on our pulley here, and we gotta remove the belt, and it's gonna be a 9/16. Alright, put pressure on it. Now you can back the belt off here. There we go. Alright, so now we got the belt loose. Actually get this up out of the way. Let's go ahead and hit that with some PB Blast, and then zip that bolt out. Alright, so we got that bolt out. Alright, so now you should be able to wiggle your clutch out here. There we go. And just be careful you don't lose your spacers that are in there. I think the new kit came with them, but oh, you can see it in there. So we'll set that off to the side. And this is the other part of your clutch plate here. Here's some crunching in there. And now we got to remove this retainer pin. You can see it at the bottom there. So let's go ahead and pull that off. There we go. There's our retainer pin off. Now, if you have room, you can tap this with a rubber mallet from the back and then spin it and tap it, just so you're doing it evenly so it comes off. Or you can go ahead and use a puller. You can use a 3-grab puller or an actual kit that's meant for AC compressors. We have the puller kit here. And we want to spray this up with some PB Blast. Just to help aid it off. What you want to do, you want to go ahead and disconnect the wire on top there. Just pushes in and pulls out. Yeah, just like that. Yeah, and it should slide off just like that. Now there's 3 screws in there we got to take out. So let's hit them with some PB Blast and then get those out. There's one. Oh no. Oh. Got 2 out. The third one is like everything else, rusted up in there, stripping out. All right. I drilled the tip out just enough to break this off. What a pain in the butt. So now we got to go ahead and get the rest of that screw out. And we got our last piece out. So let's go ahead and get that out of there. Really? Are we gonna be that lucky? I was just getting ready to get the torch out to start heating that sucker up, and I think we'll be able to, yep. Wow. Finally, some luck. Some luck. Look at that. Wow. All right. Wow, I was getting ready to torch it and everything. I'll take it. Oh man. Seems like I've had to torch everything on here. Wow, all right. All right, let's go ahead and clean up the surface around here. And the new one did come with 3 new screws, and we're also going to put some never sees on there, just in case we got to do something with this in the future. Hopefully it won't be as bad. So we'll go ahead and get this on here, and we can even thread our little grommet here in the back. This will help hold it up. And we'll line everything up here. Yep. You can see how I just threaded that grommet through so it holds it up. Now we can go ahead and put our 3 screws in. Once again, little never sees on the screw. And don't tighten them down, just get all three in and then you can go ahead and tighten them down. All three screws are in. Now we can go ahead and put our clutch plate and bearing on there. I can use a block of wood or whatever you got, and you can knock that in there. Alright, so we used a 2x4 and our sledge, and we were able to get this on here, and we got enough room that we could put our locking clamp or clip on here now, nice and smooth. And there we go. And I have to set the camera down because I can't do this in one hand. Go. All right, and you just want to make sure that it's seated all the way around there. That way it doesn't come off on you. Our last one had 2 shims in it, so we're gonna go ahead and stick with 2 shims. And got those in there. So now we can go ahead and put this on. And it should slip on just like that. Now let's get a little never sees, put it on the screw and get that in. Give that a little zip to get it on there. And that should be good enough. Go. Make sure everything's all lined up. All right, just did a little top off on there too. And if I forgot to mention, you do have to plug your AC compressor clutch in. Engine is warming up. 164 out while it's warming up. Oh, definitely a lot colder in here. Ready? 56, 54. I'd say that's working pretty darn good now. Oh, it's gonna be nice to have AC back. All right, it's actually getting a little too chilly in there. So yeah, we're all set now. All we got to do is go ahead and put our cover back button everything up, and we are all set. But nice new working AC compressor clutch. All right, so we'll go ahead and leave a link in the description for any of the parts and stuff that we used here. But we are all set. We're gonna throw this back together and enjoy the AC. So once again, we hope you like, enjoy, subscribe, and as usual, we'll see you on the next one. Bye, guys.
You can't say goodbye without saying goodbye to me.
All right, Olaf. We'll see you on the next one. All right. Bye, Obo.
Hi, guys.